Okay, so I saw them on LinkedIn and I said, okay, another key person. So at this point, we're dealing with the 2 hour interview time that was, you know, that I had to endure when they only told me 30 minutes. I found the supposed HR person, but their LinkedIn does not match up with the role. But yet I was a fool to still go along with it. Another director, like who's supposed to be the director of the, like they just introduced himself as a director, and then after the offer letter, they had a signature and to date. I signed and I dated it, and I returned it back on the Skype chat. So the director told me, okay, congratulations, you've been thing and like, you've been accepted or whatever. And here is the link to the person that you will be working with directly in HR. So it was another woman, but this time with this woman, I could not find her information anywhere on the company. I couldn't even find a picture of her anywhere. So I searched. This was Saturday, so I'm searching and I can't find her. I said, okay, well maybe she don't have it on LinkedIn. Not everyone puts their business on LinkedIn. I don't. Well, I try not to. I don't like to have my business out there. So nobody knows nothing. Like if I was a person working with a company, no one would know, because if I don't need to put it on LinkedIn, then I'm not, because I don't. That's just not how I get down. But not every director or HR person is on LinkedIn and puts their business out there. It's nothing. So I couldn't find her. But I figured, okay, well, 2 out of 3, all right, not bad. So the person is there. Of course, there's a little bit of spelling errors. Not, no, grammatical errors. There were no real spelling errors, but grammatical errors. And, you give it a pass. At least if you're a dummy like me, you give it a pass and you're like, okay, well, look, everything's not perfect. But you can, as long as I can understand the logistics of what's being said. So be it. So comes the final portion of that day. They tell me report back 9 o'clock on Monday morning for training, and rest assured that I'll be paid for training. So I'm like, okay, good night. Thank you for the information. So 9 o'clock this morning comes. I messaged them. They were late, of course, again. So again, and again, I'm getting more weary. All of a sudden, I'm feeling like this is not what it was. Even though I've been feeling, getting red flags and I've been ignoring them, but I've been, feeling apprehensive. I've still been going through, I'm feeling apprehensive again. So, alright, I decided that the person that I couldn't find, let me search again. I still couldn't find anything on them. So I'm waiting and the person's responding and saying that, I really can't remember everything. I'm sorry because I deleted, the conversation got deleted because I blocked them, but, I can't remember everything. But either way, the person's saying that, trying to brief me again on the position. And I said, okay, so when's training gonna begin? And they're like, okay, training's gonna begin soon. And they were like, training, you're gonna be trained on our, what did they say? That I need a MacBook, something about a printer, and some other stuff. And I said, okay, so I wasn't told that I needed this stuff. How am I gonna get this? They're like, oh, we're gonna send it to you. Be rest assured that, we're gonna send it to you. Just confirm your mailing address, because, we need to send it to you. So at this time, while I'm waiting for like the 10-minute interval response, I'm searching, and I decided to take the HR person's image off Skype, the person that I was corresponding with, not the director, and did a reverse image search on PimEyes. PimEyes pulled up about 3 to 4 different pictures of this woman. But the thing about PimEyes is you can see where like you can see that the images posted or like and or different images of that person is posted on different sites, but you have to pay in order to get to see which site it came from. So I wasn't gonna pay because they wanted like $79 annually or monthly for, and I don't got that money because guess what? I'm looking for a job, so that let you know I don't got money, period. So I wasn't paying that. So I was there trying to see if I could like peek of the name of some of the websites, but I really couldn't. So I'm already alerting because I see this lady and I don't know who she is. I don't know if it's really her. But I see this woman's picture on multiple sites, but I just don't know which one because Pim Eyes won't tell me. So, and you can use that site if you want for reverse image to look up so if you've been catfish. I don't know. It's my first time using it. I just Googled reverse image because Google Images wouldn't let me do it. Or at least find her image exact specifically. So, I'm getting leery again. So that's when I decided to look up the company that they were posing at and call them. Luckily, the company was located close, I guess. Well, let me scratch that part. I was able to reach the company. I tried several times, different numbers, couldn't get it, blah, 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 blah. I was able to reach someone who one of these people were posing as. And they told me, as soon as they picked up, they were like, no, I did not offer you a job. And that's when I was like, ah, shit, I've been duped. So I explained to her what happened, and she said that other people have been, calling her saying the same thing, and it's not them, and bloop, whatever. And that's when I found out it's a scam officially, even though I've been thinking so. Because and so she gave me some advice, and I will not reveal the advice, at least not now. Maybe if things kick off or if I have a follow up, then I'll get into details because this is relatively new. But I just, after the whole thing with the, found out that this was all a scam. She said that they're contacting their HR people on their side, and that, and that's kind of like the gist of the conversation. So after I found that out and hung up the phone and everything, exchange was over with the actual company, I told the person on the other Skype chat that I'm not interested, and they're like, why? So in my mind I'm thinking, why the hell are you asking me why I'm not interested? Like, if you're a job and you don't ask, you just say okay. That's at least what I would do. But whatever, I just said, this is a scam. I contacted the company, and that was I blocked them. So I don't have the exchanges. I didn't even screenshot them, which was dumb, but I purposely didn't screenshot it. I mean, I should have. I probably can still get it again, but I really did not want anything to really do with this anymore, and I really was not too sure what the hell they're going to do with the piece of information that they got from me. So, I'm in the process of trying to figure out my next steps. Like I said, I will update if I feel the need to, if need be, and share what the next step would be. I say all this to say, please be careful. This is a pandemic. It's a lot of people don't want to go outside and work, because, of the people got families and stuff. And who wouldn't like to work from home? I mean, not everyone has feasible living conditions, but if you do, then sure. Please be careful. Not everyone's dumb. I'm dumb, clearly. And I just really not shocked. Well, I kind of am. But then I'm like kind of thinking like, dang, how did I let these people get over me? So just please be careful. Do your research. Contact the company if need be. I was thinking about doing that, but then I was a little apprehensive because I was like, what if now, like, this is real and now they're going to be like, why is this person contacting us? And we already, like, want to offer you a job. Like, are you not trusting us? Should we even hire you because you don't trust us? I mean, not everybody would think like that, but I'm sure some people would. So I was hesitant, but eventually I decided to contact, which I'm glad, and I'm glad that I didn't go any further to release all my information, even though I've released some. But so please just be careful. It's not worth it. A lot of people get fall into these marketing scams that they call your phone, and those are annoying, and I easily hang them up and stuff. But listen, everyone can fall vulnerable at some point, and today was just my day, and it's my fault. So from going forward, I will have my eye up. Like, I was on Indeed again looking, and I've seen a couple of remote work from homes, and I just started to side eye them. So please side eye these remote work from home jobs. Not all are legitimate. Like I said, I was very lucky to find one that I was doing seasonally. That was legitimate. And they also use Skype. But the thing is, the dude showed his face. They didn't use this typing stuff. This is what these people did. So please be careful. Please, if like I said, if you know everything and you call me dumb, then that's fine, great. But for the ones that don't and need a little reassurance, please be careful. It's not worth it. Most importantly, maybe that'll be another video. But yes, I would make a follow-up. It all depends. We'll see. But thank you for even tuning in to listen to me. Yeah, this is not my first video ever, but probably my first video on this channel. Depends on which channel I choose to upload this on. I don't know. But thank you, and I didn't edit this video, as you can tell. Just me rambling and being raw and cut. But I will post a article I found very interesting about job scams and ways you can avoid them. And maybe I'll talk about that article in the next video, but I just didn't want to regurgitate a bunch of points that someone else already wrote. So thank you very much for listening. Have a wonderful day or a wonderful night whenever you're listening to this. Peace.